YouTube, can you please identify yourself? RCTV. Good. Great. Let me just see if Bob's on his way.
Susan, you're going to record the first part of the meeting?
Yep.
Okay, then maybe ask the YouTube guys to show themselves up as RCTV, just properly.
Yep. Yep. Well, they've already identified themselves that they
Not
are.
good enough. Not good enough for your record.
Not good enough.
Yeah, let them show it as RCTV.
Okay.
They should identify themselves properly. YouTube is not a good way.
Yeah, hold on just a second.
And if they can't do it, then they shouldn't be on this.
I think they have a new person too, so that might be why it's coming in different. Hold on just a sec.
Because people should be signing up and showing up as who they are if they want to be participating.
Right. I just sent Bob a note, just holding out for him to hop on here. Just giving Bob a call. I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said, Bob. Are you hopping on? Okay, just realize that if we do start the meeting, regular session is probably going to be very, very short. If you end up missing regular session, hop on to executive session. Okay. Oh. I got you now, Bob.
Yep, got it.
Okay. All righty. I will hold on just 1 second. Just closing down a few other windows here. And then I will share.
I apologize, everybody, for being a few minutes late.
Okay, you can see the thing
Yes.
here, but I'm going to give you the scripts.
Yes,
You can see that.
yes, I can.
Okay.
And it being.
And wait, 1 second, Bob. 1 second. I'm just going to record.
Recording in progress.
Being 12:08, I'm going to call this meeting to order. Announce that the meeting is being audio recorded, held remotely on Zoom and live streamed on RCTV. The RMLD Board of Commissioners recognizing the importance of hearing public comment at the discretion of the chair on items of the official agenda. Once recognized by the chair, all persons addressing the board shall state their name and address prior to speaking. It is the role of the chair to maintain order in all public comment and ensuing discussions. I will ask all participants participating remotely to state their name, and all votes must be taken by roll call. Bob Coulter.
Ray Porter.
Vivek Soni.
Okay. And let me pop back to this just so you
And
can.
YouTube is represented as RCTV as per their response to chat.
Thank you.
Bob, just from me to you, we had very little in regular session as we're just looking over a larger packet of candidates this time. I didn't have much for this next meeting schedule. If you want to pick a date for your next meeting and the time, that would be something to do. But other than that, I don't have a regular session packet.
No, we don't. We're just going to go to executive. So it's on us to figure out our schedules for next week and to basically start a couple of interviews. So next Wednesday, does that continue to be a good day to meet at noon?
Yeah, I think we're still going to have some candidates roll in. Like I got 3 from yesterday.
Sure.
We'll still be viewing a few of those in executive session. So I guess we should continue those Wednesday meetings.
Yeah, absolutely. 1000%.
So the
Okay,
10th
so
is good. 10th is fine, Bob.
Okay, same time. Okay, Susan, if you could send that out. And then on the scheduling and interview, right? If we could probably put some times together for that. I know Thursdays are terrible for me. But if we could do next, I couldn't do next Monday night or next Tuesday night. So my first open day to do anything would be Wednesday, September 10th. I could do something Friday, September 12th at noon if we were to do something online with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
The next date that I could do would then be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday the following week.
We have a
Of the 15th you're talking about, Bob?
Yeah,
yeah, it's on the calendar, Bob. 17th.
it is. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry. I'm looking at a personal calendar, not my Outlook.
I think we do need to probably determine which way we're going on these interviews. I was thinking we were doing all in person. I don't think we can do some remote, some in person.
We can if somebody's away, sure. I mean, it all depends on where where they are from, right?
Because I mean, you got many candidates who are from outside, far
Yeah.
outside Boston. And
Yeah, if we're just
So-
doing a preliminary interview, I'm not gonna fly somebody in, so.
So are we going to give each candidate the same option to be remote or in person?
That's
No,
fine with me.
no, I would not. I would, anybody local, bring it in. Anybody remote, they can do remote, right? We can dictate what we want to do. It's not an option. So if you're local, you come in, you're going to talk in person. If you're remote, we can vet them remotely and see if we even want to bring them in for maybe a second interview. So, but again, it would also come on our availability to meet as a group as well, right? It's hard to coordinate.
Yeah, and some from a schedule point of view, Bob, it may be okay, like,
Yeah.
this whole thing is taking a lot of time.
Yeah.
So sometimes Zoom is more efficient because planning for in-person meetings is much more complicated.
Correct. So
And round 2 will surely be in person.
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah. So the only thing I could think of, right, is potentially 5 to 6 p.m. on the 17th. If we are doing a regular meeting, that's an hour that we could meet. Potentially. I'm just scheduling time. How we do it, or that might be up to us. But I'm just saying 5 to 6 on that Wednesday, the 17th. I'm open the night of the 16th, and I'm open the night of the 15th. So those 3 evenings, we could do a Zoom or in person.
Those times work for me, Bob.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So I have the evening of the 15th, the evening of the 16th, or 5 to 6, the evening of the 17th. I have September 12th, our regular noon meeting will be happening next week. And
No, our
other than,
regular meeting's on the 10th, not on the 12th. Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry, I have Friday 12 noon online. Was that an availability Bob had?
Yeah, but that is for an interview. That's not for the
Okay,
actual
okay,
meeting.
so that's for the interview, and then for an interview in September 10th, noontime is our meeting.
Yeah.
Noontime on 10th is our meeting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everybody's good with all of those times.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
So
And now,
before we go to executive, just want to know one thing. Bob, have you done your discussions with one of the groups?
Yes, I finished today.
Okay.
I
all
had
right.
this morning.
Okay, good. Thank you. So we should consolidate all those responses and look at those and decide how we're going to translate that input into the questions we have come up with, right?
Excellent. Yes.
And so,
One
and the questions need to be handled in public session, right?
No,
Ye-
we already have our questions.
Bob, we have some questions, but what was the purpose of doing that then? I did 3 of those meetings. What was the purpose of doing that?
So we have our input, we have our questions. So at this point, Ray, Patty, yourself, and I spoke to all the employees. The employees gave us desired qualities of the candidate. Correct? That
Yeah,
was
I did 3 of those, Bob.
Yep.
So I want some of that input to reflect on our questions. I just want us to look at our questions and see if we're going to change any questions.
Okay. So what I would suggest, Vivek, because that's employees, speaking to us, right? But why don't you? We can all take that and see how it would affect a question, if indeed it does. But let's pull that for next week. Let's get
Yeah,
the
no,
time.
I don't mean to review any of the questions today. But
Yeah.
what I'd like us to do is review all that input. And because I want, that was a lot of work, and we want to make sure
Yes.
that it gets reflected, and it's good input, and we want
Yes.
to make sure it gets reflected in how we are probing the candidates.
Correct. I
So
agree.
I can create a bullet point to reflect what both of you are discussing for next week.
Okay.
for the September 10th.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bullet to incorporate what we learned.
And that's an open
Against the
session meeting. That's
questions.
an open
Yep.
session meeting.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is an open
well,
session.
you know, because again, it goes into, you know, some discussions from employees. Yeah, well, let's figure that out, right? We have
No,
to.
I mean, we can decide how to share that information. And I think Patty shared some of that, 3 of those, like 4 of those, like maybe 3. Patty, have you done the management one yet? No.
Did. I completed that. I believe I sent that back to you.
Okay,
an
okay,
email
my
back,
bad,
Vivek,
my
that-
bad. So
That's okay.
we have input on 4 sessions already.
And I'm working on the one this morning.
Yeah. So
Great
we'll
job,
need to
Patty,
look
by
at
the
all
way.
5. We'll need to look at all 5.
Good job in the summary, for the one that we did. Very good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Just, would someone like to read the motion to move to executive session?
And I can read it. Move that the RMLD General Manager Search Committee go into executive session to consider applicants by reviewing resumes and criteria for the general manager position and return to regular session for the sole purpose of adjournment.
Second,
Ray
Roll
Porter, aye.
call. Yep.
Vivek Soni, aye.
Bob Coulter, aye.
All right, off we go.
All right.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
We
You
go
are
to the
there.
next link, right?
Yep. Next link.
Recording stopped.